Hey y'all, I'm here for another daily energy read. Happy Monday. I know a lot of people are not happy about Mondays. They're like, what is so good about Monday? It is okay. I look at Monday as another chance to start again. Whatever you weren't able to accomplish um, last week, you're able to accomplish it this week. And maybe even in a better way. You never know. So, sure. Let's see what we have for you, okay? Oh, excuse me. I'm trying to get this. I'm kicking my tripod. All right. So let's see what the energy, where the energy, energy. Okay, let's see where the energy lies. Hey team, let's see what we have for the. Oh, already. Already. So already we have all tied up, okay, with 23 being 5. So things are changing. Are you in your head about something? Are you worried about something? What do you keep sticking to? Something that you're sticking to that you are not there's something that you're sticking to that you're not able to let go. There's something that is bothering you. What is bothering you in your energy? Oh, somebody is messing with you. Where they at? You want me to beat them up? I won't do it. I'm gonna just have your spiritual team do it. I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover, but I can be with the shits if I need to. Okay. Um, so what I'm feeling is that some of y'all discovered something about somebody you care about, whether it's a romantic person or a close friend or a loved one. You found out something, okay? You you found out some information and it's not settling the right way. It's not making you feel, secure. It's bringing up questions. It's having you feel a little unsettled and you're not sure what to do. You can't let it go because it's not making sense. The math isn't mathing for whatever reason. And you're trying to understand, how long did this go on before you actually found out about it? Why is this just now coming up? And why did they feel that they had to hold whatever this information is from you? Or why did they feel like they had to do whatever they did to you when what you're probably feeling is like, I thought we were better than this. I thought we were peoples. I thought we were, you know, I thought we've been through enough for us to not have to go through this. And so it's leaving you a little perplexed, okay? It's leaving you in a place of unsurety. Now you don't know what to do in this situation because there's a lot of love and there's a lot of love and loyalty in this connection, and it's really hard for you to try to overlook that. Okay, if it was somebody that was not important to you, somebody that was, you know someone new, someone who did you wrong, it would, like, have done you wrong continuously, it'd have been easy for you to sit up there and wash your hands of them, right? But the fact that these people, whoever these people are, or whoever this person is, holds such great depth to you, it's hard for you to sit there and try to just like to try to push them away or be done with them. But at the same time, it's hard for you to let it go and overlook it because you're like, you feel betrayed. You feel like there is some unjust going on here and you want to get down to the bottom of it. And you're not understanding why this had to happen in the first place, right? So let me show you why I'm saying this, okay? So you got all tied up, right? In the upright. Then you got attachment in the upright. Then you had caring connections in the reverse. And then you had the goddess of the goddess of the moon in the reverse. Um, 23 is 5 because 2 plus 3 is 5, right? And then you have attachment, that's a 5. So 5, 5. It was a major change in things. Let me see. Whoa. Okay, listen. One plus carrying connections is 14. 4 plus 1 is 5 as well. So 555, which means there was a major change. Okay, and if you've been seeing those angel number words, today, okay, if you have been seeing those angel numbers, that means that your spiritual team has been trying to communicate to you that something is up. Okay, if you kept seeing it, you know something is up, something is changing, something is going on, and I feel like they're trying to communicate to you. What's happening? So someone is having trouble trying to speak, someone is having trouble trying to communicate whatever it is. Either it's to communicate the truth, communicate what's going on. Something is happening when it comes to communication, because my words just don't want to come out right. Or maybe what you were told, it didn't come out right how the person wanted to tell you, but it still left you feeling some type of way. That's what I'm feeling right now. And then with the goddess of the moon, it's 52. 5 plus 2 is 7. Okay, so there's been something that's how I feel like your team has been really trying to communicate with you of this change that's happening, trying to let you know that there's something coming about, or something is shifting, and wanted you to be prepared for it. Okay, so if you've been seeing 5 or any kind of like sevens or whatnot around, that was your sign, or that is your sign, because this this may not have already happened, but this could be happening soon. Okay, this is your sign to know, like, okay, let me pay attention, let me be aware, let me get my mind right so that I can react properly on what's about to come. Because, again, as I told you guys before in other readings, you don't want to react outlandish. I know, because I have human moments too, where when you find out situations, when you find out something, you ready to to make things happen. Okay, like I said in the beginning, I could be with the shits, and I know that's you. Like, okay, what's good, because I've been in moments like that when I was like, all right, let's make it happen, Cap. Let's do it. So I also know that that doesn't solve anything. It doesn't even make you feel better. It doesn't make you feel better. You can fight everybody you want to fight, and it's still not going to make you feel better, especially if your heart is hurt because of what a person does that has no way of clearing what has been done. Okay, so that's why I always say, think about what you do before you react. A lot of times we want to react, but the react with physicality. But 9 times out of 10, you got to rethink that and be logical about the situation, because at the end of the day, what happens to you determines on what happens to everything else. For instance, like, say if something happens to my kids, I'm all for, putting hands on somebody, right? And if need be, I will, okay? Especially if it's in the sense of protection, in the sense of self-defense, I will. Now, I won't be going all crazy about trying to put my hands on somebody, with the fact of me knowing that if I put my hands on somebody and it cannot be justified properly, and I just not act right, then me getting out of my kid's life is my fault. I refuse to allow my kids go to the system or stay with people that I don't trust, that can keep them safe or have their best interests in mind, because I want to sit up there and go off the hinges and put my hands on somebody. So you want to be logical about your decisions. You don't want to jump the gun about things, because it's not going to change anything, first of all, and it's not going to help you in the long term. You want to think long term, not that day in that moment, okay? That's what anything, investing, with your livelihood, investing, whatever it may be. You want to think long term, okay? So, it's an eyelash in my eye. Okay, so someone might have issues seeing clarity on a matter. You're not seeing things clearly. You're not getting the full spectrum of what's going on. Okay, something is blocking your sight on what you should be seeing. Whether that's someone lying to you, or someone or group of people putting things in your way so that you can't see what's really happening. All right. Nonetheless, hmm. Nonetheless, I had to see if it was anything deeper, but there's nothing really under that as far as yeah, there's nothing under that as far as someone you found out some information, you found out somebody doing something, it didn't sit well with you. You want to know that you want to know the entirety of the situation. You want more answers. You want to know what's happening, and it's hard for you to be able to shift out of letting that person go because there's you guys got so much that you've gone through together that it's really hard to let that person go. What I would say about this is take your time to really assess the situation and don't jump to conclusions. That is the worst thing we can do is jump to conclusions because we feel injured or we feel appalled. Okay, sometimes we have to take ourselves out of the situation even though we probably were the ones that were wronged. We still have to take ourselves out of the situation in order to see everything in full spectrum. Okay, we need to be able to see how everyone within the situation is affected. Even though we could be hurt, there could be a reason why it happened, and we just happened to be in the middle of it because we were involved, we were associated, or because we care, whatever the case may be. We may not be the 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 target. Okay, we may not be the full target. So when looking at the situation, take yourself out of it, assess the whole situation, make sure that you see everything clearly before you make a judgment, because what you don't want to do is make a judgment and then regret it. You don't want to make a judgment and then feel bad about it. You want to be sure that if you decide to walk away, if you decide to have nothing to do with this person or these people, that you were rightfully so. Your actions was rightful, okay? You were justified in the matter, and your hands can be done with it and you can move on without looking back. Because you don't want that on your heart. You don't want to be thinking about this later on and wondering, what if I? It's not going to help you. All it's going to do is keep more turmoil within you, and then it's going to create this dis-ease within you, and then now you're feeling some type of way. Now you have some type of hang up on things. Now you distrust yourself in a lot of movements. You don't need all that. Take your time, reassess the situation with you out of it, see why someone would have did something the way they did it. Make sure you're not the full target, because if you're the full target, then it changes it, and now you have a reason to take it personal. But what you don't want to do is take things personal and you not know the whole story. Okay, so find out the when this matter if this matter hasn't already occurred, hasn't already happened to you. When it does happen to you, just remember to, okay, take in the information, take in everything that's happened, put yourself away, like take yourself out of the situation and pull yourself away from everybody so that you can sit down and have a talk with yourself, as well as your spiritual team, and find out what's going on. Once you get your answer and your clarity, then you can address it accordingly. And I know it's like it sounds easier said than done, but trust me, if you take your time in the matter and you control your emotions, it will handle itself a lot better than going off the hinges. Okay? Um I'm being told that is all. I'm being told that is all. I hope that this has helped you. If you are going through a situation where you found out something and it did not happen to be well about a loved one, or a partner or somebody, I hope you figure it out. I hope you get through this. And actually, I know you will. If you really take your time to assess it, I know you will. Take emotions, hold on to your emotions for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Once the situation is done, you can cry, scream, throw all that. You know what I'm saying? But while you're in the storm, while you're in the storm, keep calm, because you don't know where everything is coming from, and you want to get a whole 360 view of what's going on. All right, you don't just jump into the fire without knowing how to get back out the fire. So I want to oh, it might be fire signs that's involved in this. There's some water signs and some fire signs, and there probably is air. What sign specifically, I don't know, but I feel like all the signs are kind of involved. Well, as far as fire, water, and air signs. Earth is kind of I don't feel any earth signs because I feel like there's no stability in the situation. So whether it's you being a fire, water, and air sign, or it's the person or people you're dealing with being those signs, that's what I'm feeling right now. But again, take your time and assess the situation properly so you can come out on top. I hope this has helped you. I hope this is giving you clarity that you need and giving you one step closer to wherever you're trying to get to. And I will see you on the next one. Love you.